Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is John Sitek with Sitek Arms. Today we thought we'd show you an example of our craftsmanship. Here that I'm holding is a 1903 Springfield. And as most of you know, these were built for war. And they were actually one of the finest bolt-action rifles ever made, with nice craftsmanship, strong and accurate. So what we have here is a custom Mannlicher, full stock, all the way out to the end of the barrel, which happens to be a 21-inch barrel with a American walnut stock. And this one is a little different, kind of out of our norm. It's got carving, as you can see on the form, checkering and matting. So it's got all three of those aspects going on. And then this pattern on the form wraps around and is checkered on the inside by 22 line per inch checkering. And this is what we would call shallow relief carving. And as we pan over through the action area, you'll see on the grip area, once again, keeping with the same floral arrangement on our carvings and checkering and then matting as well. So on this stock, we decided that we were going to build a Mannlicher. We don't do a lot of these because they're a lot of work, obviously. And letting the barrel channel all the way out and following the contour of a barrel is not an easy task. Time consuming, yes, but it's worthwhile to get your nice tight fit. Also for accuracy as well. And obviously for aesthetics. The action area took quite a bit of sanding to get out a lot of the machining marks. They were built for war, not for beauty, but they actually turned out to be a beautiful looking action as well. High polished blue, a little more work than sandblasting or matting or even a rust blue, but we felt it was worthwhile in this case. Here you'll see a custom forged bolt for low scope operation, and you'll see that it's got nice lines, nice aesthetic lines, following similar to the Winchester Pre-64. Low scope safety, vintage Detacho mounts. These were made by Loophole back in the 1950s. And they also have a built-in peep sight, which corresponds with our ramp front sight, which gives us a nice instant on-off with the scope. Pull the lever, or swing the levers rather, I'm sorry. Pull the scope off, now you're in iron sights in case you need it for heavy brush or that type of thing. Continuing to the buttstock area, you'll see the inlay work that we did. We don't use a set pattern for these. We go by what the customer wants or come up with our own designs. This has 3 inlays running in sequence. These are called kites. Cocobolo, fiddleback maple, and then on the backgrounds, these are all ebony. And something different again on this one is we went with a vintage Puckmeyer, and I'll pull it off here for you, detachable pad. This was a really neat invention. They made these back in the 90s. No longer made, we happen to have a few, but what it does is it gives us an area here. I'll try to show it to you the best I can, where we can store 4 extra cartridges. And there's actually springs inside those holes, so the cartridges just pop up a little bit to make it easy to grab. And then the bottom hole would be for like a small flashlight, matches, survival gear, that type of thing. The other nice thing about this is that you can actually change your pad, put another pad on it if you want more cushion, or you possibly may want a longer length of pull. Real quickly, jeweling on the bolt, and then a blued bolt. Couple more custom touches. I'll spin it over this way. And then you'll see the different arrangement on the cheek piece, but I tried to keep with the classic lines. Here we've got more of a carved out teardrop. In the center of this, it's matted, which has no effect on comfort, or you don't even feel it. It's just for aesthetics, just something a little different. Niedner checkered steel grip cap. And once again, the carved, matted, and checkered grip panels. And on each side of the action on the stock, you'll see just small ebony diamonds, no big deal. On the bottom here, you'll see our custom push button floor plate release, which makes it a lot more convenient. Instead of sticking a sharp object or a bullet in there to try to get the floor plate off, you press the little checkered button, slide it, and it comes right off. Not much change was made on the rear of the action, just some truing, polishing, and that type of thing. Beautiful contour to the barrel, and then of course the stamping 270 WCF. And then as a little added touch on the bottom, you'll see here, and I'll turn it over real quick, a nickel silver diamond that states who the builder was, Sitek Arms, and the caliber. So I hope you enjoyed this segment, just showing you a classic piece of craftsmanship that we have built, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.